Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make these vegetarian jerk tacos. So this is just an overview of all the things that you're going to need for this recipe. For your tacos, you're going to need some cornmeal, that's what we're going to use, and the star of the dish are these brown soy protein granules that we're going to be using as our ground beef. And of course, we're going to need some Jamaican jerk seasoning, some kosher salt or sea salt if you wish, and some whole black peppercorns, freshly ground. So, we're going to start off by rehydrating 1 cup of our protein granules by using just enough water to cover the top of our protein. To this, we're going to add a pinch of salt, some dried oregano, some dried basil, and some dried thyme. Lastly, we're going to add just a little bit of our Jamaican jerk seasoning, give it a stir, and let this sit aside while we get started on our taco dough. So for our taco mixture, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of cornmeal, a 1/2 cup of flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Mix it in, and then we're going to add about a 1/2 cup of warm to hot water, just enough water to bring together our mixture. And if your mixture is too dry, you can add in a little bit more water until you get the right consistency. Your dough should be firm yet moist to the touch. So we're going to wrap this in some cling wrap until we're ready to roll it out. So we're going to move on to our jerk seasoning. I have some garlic, some onion, a sweet pepper, 1 teeny hot pepper, and I'm adding some lime juice to the mix. Now we're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I went ahead and added some cloves, some paprika, and some garlic powder prior to this. Next, we're going to add in some cinnamon and of course our Jamaican jerk seasoning. I also went ahead and added some minced ginger into our jerk mix. Add in some fresh marjoram, some fresh thyme, and give that a blend. Next, we're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of ketchup, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and we're going to give that a blend. By now our protein granules are fully hydrated, and we're going to pour our jerk seasoning mix over that, mix it in, and let it sit aside until we're ready for it again. So now it's time to prepare our taco shells. I'm going to divide this up into 4 and roll them out. We're going to cook our taco shells over an open flame, but before we do that, be sure to par cook them in a skillet, a pan, whatever you have, before you put them over the fire. Now we are ready for our protein granules again that have been sitting and soaking in all of that delicious jerk seasoning. And we're just going to add it to the skillet, give it a nice quick sear, a nice quick cook, and after that it will be ready for our taco shells. Now it's time to assemble our tacos. So put a little bit of cilantro lime sauce. How am I gonna eat this in one hand? Alright, yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put this in my mouth. Listen to me. It's lit. It's lit.
The amount of struggle is on my face, man, I forgive thanks in a real life, in a real life. I pray, man, I pray, and I go on all the faith in a real life, in a real life. The amount of struggle is on my face, man, I forgive thanks in a real life.